Well, guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, let's jump right on this. I got some news out of Memphis, Tennessee. Shout out Memphis, damn! And it's about some more details that been brought to the forefront about the death of beloved pastor Ricky Floyd. May he rest in peace. Now, he was shot, you know, by the young lady on the screen right here. And she's recently been released out of jail. But the reason why we're doing this story today is because they showed a video of what happened prior to him being shot the escalation that led up to it. And I want you guys to take a look at this and leave me a comment. Does this look like self-defense or not? Take a look at this and we'll come back with commentary.
First at 5 on your news leader, the shooting death of a beloved pastor and prominent leader in Memphis left plenty of people stunned, many asking, why would anyone kill Pastor Ricky Floyd? Well, tonight, only on News Channel 3, video showing a portion of what happened the night Pastor Floyd was shot to death. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Greg Hurst.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Skurlock. WREG has viewed the video provided to us by the attorneys of the woman charged with shooting Floyd. We have carefully considered the weight of what's shown and the sensitivity to all involved in this tragedy. But we also believe it's an important part of the story and one you deserve to see. Here's WREG investigator April Thompson.
Plenty of speculation surrounding the shooting of Pastor Ricky Floyd outside Mama's Bar and Kitchen March 12th. Phone video captured what appears to be some of the final moments of Pastor Floyd's life. It shows the Tahoe truck he is in putting on brakes, Pastor Floyd getting out, walking toward the person shooting the video as they yell to back up.
I'm backing back 3 times now. When I do that, you know, back the up.
Then the video drops out. WREG sat down with the attorneys for Samantha Marion, charged with shooting Pastor Floyd to death. They say the video speaks for itself.
The video does not capture the gunfire that would have taken place probably maybe 3 or 4 seconds later, but it clearly shows him approaching her aggressively after being told several times to stop and that he should not be, walking up on her like that.
Keith Perry says his client, Samantha Marion, was behind the camera shooting the video. And it came after Marion and a man she had met that night got into a heated religion discussion with Pastor Floyd inside the bar. Perry says when everyone was leaving, Pastor Floyd walked toward Marion and the man got between them.
He stands in front of Reverend Floyd. He's knocked to the ground by Reverend Floyd, and when he does, the back of his head hits the pavement, and he becomes a little stunned or dazed. Reverend Floyd then takes the telephone of Miss Marion, and he throws it to the ground, and he hurled a couple of insults or what have you, and then starts to walk off.
That's when he says Samantha Marion picks up her phone and starts videoing the license plate of the truck, since she had never met Floyd before. That's where the video picks up.
Whatever triggered him, he was upset with Mrs. Marion. He fought through 2 individuals to get to her, and watching him storm from the vehicle and approach her, it was clear that his intentions was definitely not to give her a hug and say, hey, let's work this out. But he had aggression in his heart and in his mind.
WREG acknowledges that this is only one piece of video from that night, and it does not include what police have described as Pastor Floyd holding his hands up and walking backwards away from Marion before falling to the ground. Out of respect for Pastor Floyd's family, WREG reached out to a family spokesperson and shared the video. It was their first time seeing it.
At this difficult time, we're just totally focused on prayer and maintaining our faith in the justice system. We trust that it will fulfill its purpose and provide us the answers and the accountability that is essential right now.
But Marion's attorneys believe the video shows their client was defending herself, and that should have been taken into consideration when she was in jail 7 days and given a $100,000 bond.
You're witnessing a person that has just been assaulted and is getting a tag number and trying to do what they're supposed to do. And you're witnessing a person who, despite the great 58 years that he has lived, and we're not asking anybody in the public to measure him by that last 30 minutes of his life or what have you, but for that last 30 minutes was angry.
For your news leader in Memphis, April Thompson, WREG News Channel 3.
Gentlemen, if what they said is true, that changed everything. I'm being honest with you. Now, if you go back and listen, it was a long video. If you go back and listen, and I'm going to try to compare what they said now and what they showed to what they showed and said in the beginning before. When the story first broke, they were saying it like, you know, he backed away and had his hands up and then somebody gunned him down outside the thing. And everybody's like, oh, why would a pastor be out there this time of night? It don't even matter right now. What does matter is what they said was he was at the bar talking to Miss Marion and another individual, and they got into a heated discussion over religion. That's what it was about. So it was a fight, a disagreement, I guess, in religious principle that started this whole thing. So I honestly believe, in fact, I'll get to that in a second. They said after the argument, he went after her, supposedly, and you know what I'm saying? This is inside the bar, went after her. The guy got in the way. He knocked the guy down, knocked the guy silly. He hit his head and stuff. Everybody left out. She goes to record his license plate. He jump out the car and go right at her again. You know what I'm saying? And this time he knocked the phone down, which was true in the first story. And then evidently he said 3 or 4 seconds later, she popped him. Yo, you could see on his face he was serious. But see, I'm going to say something real fast, man. I don't know Pastor Ricky Floyd, and I don't know the situation. I'm just going by what's out there. I met him one time. He seemed like a cool dude, but I mean, that's neither here nor there. But he should have known better. He should have just left. Should have just left. Another thing is that this was an argument about religion. Let people think the way they think. You know what I'm saying? You can't change the minds of people that oppose you and try to question and make you doubt what you believe in, or make you see things their way. This stuff right here is a common thing that happens, not just arguing over religion, but just arguing with people, period, that have a mindset that they ain't gonna budge on, and they keep talking and saying stuff, and then it pisses you off. I honestly believe the way this whole thing was set up, they was at the bar, probably had some drinks, people was a little bit of feeling themselves, a little bit of tipsy or whatever, they talking, they started getting disrespectful. I think, honestly, Miss Marion's mouth, you know, being a female, she probably was ripping. You know what I'm saying? That's why he kept going at her. She said something that really made him mad, that took him off, knocked him off his square. You know what I'm saying? And then he was hot with her. The dude jumped in the way, got the brunt of it. You know what I'm saying? He seen what happened, wound up leaving. She run out there after him, looking at his license plate. That pissed him off again. And he got out the car and it cost him his life. He should have left. He should have left, man. When people can control your emotion, they can control your motion. And like, man, I forgot what she was charged with, manslaughter, involuntary manslaughter, whatever she was charged with, man. I don't know. It looked like self-defense but then again, like everything in life has a cause and effect. He should have just left, especially from people he just met. An hour before you met these people, you was happy. They didn't exist. You should have left it at that. They cannot exist after you leave. Screw it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how we can come across strangers and have them make us so mad that we lose our religion. You know what I'm saying? So to speak. And it cost this man his life. What y'all think, man? Leave me a comment. You think it's self-defense or not? Either way, it's truly tragic. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.